age is just a number. We hear that all the time. And it's true. But let's be honest. Once you hit your 70s, 80s, and beyond, staying strong, sharp, and independent isn't something that just happens by accident. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's the result of choices made every single day. To keep moving, to stay engaged, to push forward even when it would be easier to slow down. It takes resilience to face the natural changes that come with time. It takes determination to work through the aches, the stiffness, and the unexpected challenges. It takes a spirit that refuses to give up. A spirit that says, I'm still here and I'm still living my life on my terms. Every year, life asks a little more from us. It demands more patience, more courage, more adaptability. And not everyone answers that call. Many people begin to withdraw, to accept a smaller life. But if you're still standing tall, still striving, still showing up, you are doing something extraordinary. That's why, if you can still do these 5 simple but powerful things, you're doing better than most seniors. You're not just defying the odds, you're setting a beautiful example of what healthy, vibrant aging can look like. You're showing the world that strength, dignity, and joy don't have an expiration date. You are living proof that growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means growing wiser, stronger, and more remarkable with each passing year. And you should be incredibly proud. The first thing is getting up from the floor without help. Getting down onto the floor, and more importantly, getting back up again, may seem like a small thing, but it's actually one of the clearest signs of real physical health and independence as we age. Whether it's kneeling down to play with a grandchild, reaching for something that rolled under the couch, or simply sitting on the floor to stretch or relax, the ability to rise without needing a hand, a chair, or a walker shows that your body is still working in harmony. It means your legs have kept their strength. Your core muscles are still steady and supportive. Your joints are flexible enough to move without locking or buckling. Your sense of balance, that inner awareness that keeps you from tipping or falling, is still sharp. Most people begin losing these abilities in their 70s and 80s. It's subtle at first, a little more stiffness, a little more hesitation. Before long, the idea of getting up from the floor becomes daunting or even impossible without help. But not you. If you can still rise up on your own, you're not just maintaining your independence. You're protecting yourself against one of the biggest risks of later life: falls and injuries. You're showing that strength isn't just about lifting weights. It's about carrying yourself with confidence through every stage of life. And that's something to be deeply proud of. The second, this is walking a mile without needing to stop. Walking a mile may sound simple, but at 70, 80, and beyond, it's a real achievement. It shows that your heart, lungs, muscles, and joints are still working in beautiful coordination. It means your cardiovascular system is strong enough to deliver oxygen where it's needed. Your legs are powerful enough to carry you forward. Your energy reserves are healthy enough to keep you moving without giving out. Many seniors, even those who appear healthy, begin to struggle with walking longer distances. Shortness of breath, knee pain, backaches, or sheer fatigue can make even a trip around the block feel overwhelming. When walking becomes hard, life naturally shrinks. Outings get shorter, activities feel limited, and independence quietly fades away. But if you can lace up your shoes and set out for a mile, breathing steady, stride confident, you're doing better than most. You're not just walking. You're preserving your freedom, your vitality, and your connection to the world around you. Every step you take is a step toward a longer, richer, healthier life. And it's a testament to the incredible resilience of your body and spirit. Thing number 3 is remembering appointments without writing them down. Memory is one of the most precious and fragile gifts we carry as we age. Names, dates, tasks. It's easy for them to slip through our fingers like sand. That's why being able to remember your appointments, plans, and important details without constantly needing reminders is a powerful sign that your mind is still sharp and active. Your brain has weathered decades of experiences, emotions, and lessons, and it's still firing strong. You're showing that cognitive health isn't something that has to disappear with age. You're maintaining focus, mental flexibility, and working memory, the very skills that allow you to live independently and engaged. While others your age may need sticky notes, alarms, or caregivers to stay organized, you're proving that the mind can stay vibrant when it's nurtured, challenged, and appreciated. Holding on to your memory is holding on to a piece of your freedom. And it's a victory worth celebrating every single day. The fourth thing is carrying a bag of groceries by yourself. Strength is about far more than lifting heavy weights in a gym. It's about managing the tasks of daily life, hauling groceries from the car, lifting a laundry basket, taking out the trash without needing help. If you can still carry a bag of groceries, whether it's heavy with produce, a gallon of milk, or a few pantry staples, you are demonstrating that your muscles, bones, and joints are still strong and dependable. Grip strength alone, the simple act of holding onto a bag, is considered one of the clearest predictors of longevity. It's not just about having strong hands. It's about maintaining the overall muscular health that protects you from falls, injuries, and physical decline. When you hoist that grocery bag without a second thought, you're doing more than checking off a chore. You're carrying proof of your independence, your self-reliance, and your vitality. You're telling the world and yourself, I've still got it. And you do. And finally, the fifth thing is adapting to new technology. Learning new technology might seem unrelated to health, but it's a profound marker of mental youthfulness and adaptability. If you can send a text, check your email, FaceTime with family, or even just Google a question, you're exercising parts of your brain that thrive on problem solving, flexibility, and curiosity. These are exactly the traits that keep our minds sharp and vibrant over time. Many seniors shy away from technology out of fear, frustration, or simply because it feels overwhelming. They get stuck in old habits. But if you're willing to step into the unknown, to learn something new, to make mistakes and laugh at them, to grow and adapt, you're keeping the spirit of youth alive inside you. Being open to technology is about much more than devices. It's about staying connected, engaged, and confident in a world that's always changing. And that willingness to embrace change is a shining reflection of a mind and heart that refuses to grow old. If you can still do even 2 or 3 of these things, you are not just surviving your later years, you are thriving. You are showing the world and yourself that true strength isn't measured by age, but by resilience, by spirit, and by the quiet determination to keep moving forward no matter what life throws your way. Every step you take, every time you get up, every small victory you achieve, these are not just habits. They are living proof of a lifetime of courage, perseverance, and heart. You've earned every grey hair, every laugh line, and every story etched into your soul. And now, in this season of life, you're not fading away. You're shining even brighter. Celebrate your strength. Celebrate your spirit. Celebrate the incredible journey that has brought you here. Still vibrant, still capable, still full of life. You are an inspiration, not only to those around you, but to everyone who needs to be reminded that growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker. It can mean growing wiser, stronger, and more beautifully resilient than ever before. If you enjoyed this video and it inspired you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more amazing people just like you. And if you believe that healthy, vibrant aging is something worth celebrating, hit that subscribe button and join our community. We're here to keep growing, learning, and thriving together, no matter what age we are.